It's time for another episode of Indie Review. This week we're looking at the game The War of the End of the Days. While it's obvious the creator didn't have a great sense of grammar, does this game come through and impress? Let's find out. From start to finish of the first level, you will notice that this game has next to no animation whatsoever. The only times where things move are when you get into a range of a mech, and their animation is slow and awful. It just seems like they're gliding on the ground with a slight sense that they're possibly walking. The backgrounds aren't detailed, the mechs aren't shaded, nothing has any depth to it at all, and the objects on the maps seem so random. Like a weirdly twisted couch and coffee table in the middle of a war zone among mechs doesn't make any sense. Because the game attempted 3 dimensions in an indie game, I'll give it something for trying, if it was trying at all. A 5. If you want a game that has awful movement, zero sense of control, and no indication of when you're close to death or your opponent is other than glancing to the top left of the screen, then this game is for you. The way this plays is atrocious. With only using a couple of buttons, I'm thankful the developer didn't try to include any other kinds of moves, because I feel it would just overload the system. Trying to figure out your place in this obscure setting and environment is more successful if you just put a blindfold on. Its slow pacing and horrible gameplay gets a 2.5. The worst part of this game is the sound. The music is just some horrible synth that keeps repeating and will envelop your nightmares with how bland it is. The sound itself is even worse. The mechs make annoying noises when you get into range, and shooting them expels this awful metallic noise that if you're wearing headphones, you'll immediately rip them off before your ears start bleeding. The sound is so horrible, it's getting a simple and a very deserving 1. There is no replay value to this game, other than trying to simply get footage to review it. Simply to tell you, the viewer and gamer, not to try this title. A 1 gives The War of the End of the Days a pitiful 2.4 out of 10. Now that that's out of the way, thanks for watching another edition of Indie Review. For further reviews and information on Xbox Live Indie titles, make sure to check out IndieNerds.com for more previews, updates, and reviews. See you next time.